Like, do we push him to the back or what? Because I don't want his hype to die down.
Now you're telling us the next week that they're scum of the earth, and we need you to think.
Everybody gets a moment. Everybody gets their little shine. Everybody. Hey, what's going on, Dirt Sheet Radio Nation? Sam Schluter, the straight shooter. Again, here for Smackdown. Rewind. It looks like I'll be going solo dolo today. CJ Carter got the sniffles. He's feeling under the weather. Get well soon. We'll see him next week. And let's jump right into the main event. Everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm going to tell you right now, today is March 1st. Let's just make this a WWE pop giveaway. That's right. The guy, the person, the female, the person, the it, the who, the what, the this, the that, the them, the he, the she, the we, whoever has the best question or the best comment in the comments throughout Facebook, throughout Twitch, throughout YouTube, throughout all of that, I'm going to send you a free WWE pop. I ain't going to tell you which one. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to pick the one I like, and then, then you're going to get it. All right. So interact with me today because I'm rolling solo, and I'm going to hold the show down with you, the Dirt Sheet Radio Nation. I said it again. I'm going to say it again and again. A free WWE pop tonight. All right. There it is. All right, guys, let's get into the main event. The main event was RKO versus Austin Theory. I know what y'all thinking. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, come on. We know who's going to win. But they did a pretty decent job. I mean, they got into it right off the back. RKO, Randy Orton was getting his licks in. The match moved into the outside, and you see Kevin Owens was a special guest commentator, and he was like, yes, dump him on the table, and then, switched it around. Austin Theory ended up dumping Randy Orton on the table, and I thought the table was going to break, but it didn't. It held up. They didn't hit that switch backstage. In the gorilla, they didn't hit that switch that says that the releases the trigger and drops the table. Anyways, but they did the thing, and then they rolled back in. More exchange came in. It was a pretty high impact match, I thought. And then they rolled right back outside. Now Randy got the one come ups. He tried to get the table spot for Austin Theory, try to dump him on the table, but no, here comes Grayson Waller, moved out the way. Grayson Waller ended up getting dumped on the table. Kevin Owens being the comedian talking about, I untied this shoe. That was crazy. We ended up back into the ring, and man, I'm telling you, hold on a minute, because what you guys think about Randy Orton almost jacked up a move. I was scared for him, man. He places Austin Theory up on top. He goes to step up on the second rope. He goes to do that superplex, and he slipped, caught his right foot, grabbed his back a little bit, but Austin Theory still on his shoulder. Austin Theory still went with it. This guy did it one-handed. Bam! Kind of recovered from it. And man, time stood slow there for a minute. We ended up back outside. Austin Theory gets put through the table. It's awesome. Boom. Then come inside. Hits the RKO. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Out of nowhere. It was a lovely theme off of Rolling Thunder. He got up there high, rolled up in there, got up there high, and bam! That was awesome. Let me know what y'all think about that one. That was cool. That was a cool spot. Then we seen Grayson Waller come in afterwards, and man, he hit him. Then comes KO. KO comes. Stunner to Austin Theory, and then goes for a stunner to Waller. Waller evades it, and boom, RKO. That was the main event. But let's get into what everybody wants to hear, what everybody talk about. The first 45 minutes of the show. The Rock is back again with a new $500 shirt, and heel Rock is what the people like. They're booing them, they're cheering them, they're doing everything. They're booing them, they're cheering them, they're doing everything. The Rock comes out. The Bloodline starts off the show. First of all, the Bloodline starts off the show. It's Paul Heyman, Uso, and it's Solo Sikoa, and then your tribal chief, my tribal chief, everybody's tribal chief, whether you like to admit it or not. They come out there with an array of boos from everybody in Phoenix, Arizona, and Paul Heyman grabs the mic from Roman. Roman trying to get acknowledged. Roman said he'll just pack up his stuff and leave home. He already fulfilled his his obligations for his contract by showing up. But Paul Heyman grabs the mic, says, the People's Champ is coming, and he's going to come after these messages. When we come back from the messages, from the commercial break, The Rock comes out with the white $500 shirt, spins around, let everybody sees it. That Mega Mall swap meets down from Miami special shirt that he be getting. I love it. You guys got to love it too. It's got to be awesome, man. The Rock's in his prime. It's 1996 again. He's getting booed. He's getting cheered. He's getting booed. It's crazy. He talks about the reply to Cody Rhodes' challenge. And The Rock just comes out. He starts saying that Phoenix, Arizona's number one for the coke and meth in Phoenix, Arizona. Everybody boos him. I was rolling. He says no to Cody's challenge, and he starts heckling the crowd. Crackhead Karens. I wrote these down in the note. They want some of the 22 inch of heaven, and he's not talking about his junk. He says, how about night one, WrestleMania 40, a tag match. We all know it was coming, but we wanted to see it be official, and it's official. Night one, WrestleMania tag match with Roman, the tribal chief, the people champion, The Rock, versus Cody Rhodes and the clown emoji. That's what The Rock was calling on the fake, phony clown emoji. Clown, Seth Rollins. And if you smell, oh snap, Roman stopped The Rock. What was gonna happen? What was he gonna say? What happened? It's paused for a long time. I was like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? But Roman grabs the mic from The Rock. I thought he was gonna finish off the statement, if you smell what the bloodline's cooking. And Roman says, he says, I need one thing from you. I need you to acknowledge me. What? Acknowledge me? Roman tells The Rock, acknowledge me. Holy shit. The Rock pauses. I think he took off the sunglasses. I was popping. I was like, what the hell is he going to acknowledge The Rock? The Rock is going to acknowledge him. What I really thought was going to happen, I thought The Rock was going to say, I acknowledge you, right? We see The Rock, the people's champion, acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief and give him the Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, with the veins popping out. Oh, you see the veins popping out. Oh, the veins was popping out. The brotherly handshake and the hug. And I was like, oh, snap. Because what I thought was going to happen was I thought The Rock was going to be like, The Rock, acknowledge you, Roman Reigns, as the tribal chief. And then pause and be like, but you have to acknowledge me as your high chief and the head of the table, the head of the board table, because he did mention it. He said he's the head of the table. People started chanting Triple H. I thought Triple H was going to come out. It could be setting up the Bloodline versus Triple H, some way, some faction. Shawn Michaels got to get into it, right? Can't let his boy out there by himself. But the WWE Universe chanting Triple H, man, that was a moment, right? Then the WWE Universe, just like the rest of us at home, we felt it in our heart. We just weren't saying it. But Phoenix, Arizona, with the "you sold out." You sold out chance. The Rock, you see The Rock's face was like, you sold out chance. That was crazy. Man, what are these guys thinking? What are these guys saying? Come on now. What are these guys replying? What do these guys think about all of that went down? That was the first 45 minutes of the show. I can't believe it. That was crazy. That was crazy. You sold out chance. And that's how we end it, with The Rock saying, if you smell, and pausing, passing off the mic to Roman. Roman's like, yeah. Jey Uso in the back, yeah. Jimmy Uso in the back, Solo. And Roman, if you smell what the bloodline's cooking, like what? That was gold. I think the segment ran a little bit too long. The Rock kept on repeating himself, kept calling he repeated himself several times about the emoji clown face, crippled boy. I kept repeating himself. But, The Rock is still, trying to find his footing, trying to find his way back. He's got a little bit of ring rust, or a little mic rust, as you could say. But all in all, hey, I gave it a B for that little segment. Took 45 minutes. That's crazy. I know Cody made a comment. I don't got to see your 21-minute long promo or whatever it was on Twitter earlier today or yesterday or what it was. But I think it was good. It's good for the business. It chanted. It teased Triple H involvement somehow, some way. He finally acknowledged publicly and kayfabe that, he's on the board. I'm the boss. He's everybody's boss. Like what? Power trip Rock. We love it. All right. Then they cut to commercial. They came back from commercial. Comes Waller, throws Austin under the bus, which lead to the main event, which we spoke about. But Austin Theory told him, man, why you keep throwing me under the bus like that? It's been a couple of times he mentioned that. So we hopefully that little thing. I think Walter's holding down Austin. I think Austin could go further without somebody on his coattails. But the first official match of the night after that was Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. And wow, good match. You know, Naomi's hitting on all cylinders ever since she's coming back. So she's rolling. She's rolling on everything. Tiff, the Young Buck, got a lot to prove. Made a good outing on the Elimination Chamber. Great outing. We all knew she wasn't going to win, but she did show out. She also did win against Liv Morgan, who eliminated her, and then got the rematch or whatever. So that was awesome. Earlier in the week. But what's surprising is boos for Naomi in that match. Wow. You know, people are feeling the Tiff time. I'm not fully on board. To me, it's just Trish Stratus 2.0. You know, I don't know. But we'll see. She is very athletic, gymnastics background. You know, I do like her in ring work. I do like that about her. And you know, let's see. I'm not fully on board, but it's all good. All right. I've just the feeling Rock and Roman win night 1. Cody wins night 2. And you're going to see all of the guys who had huge problem with Bloodline interfering with Cody. Let's see Daniel. I don't know. Because remember, The Rock said, it was if Cody wins and Seth wins night 1, then the Bloodline's going to be barred from ringside. But if the Bloodline wins night 1, then it's going to be Bloodline rules, meaning no rules, whatever the Bloodline want to do, they're going to do. So if that might just make it more interesting. They might have. So Seth is doing double duty. Cody's doing double duty. Roman's doing double duty. Night 1 and night 2. We don't know if Rock's going to do double duty, but the odds of that happening double duty. Once he said Bloodline rules, it made me think that they're going to lose night 1, which makes Cody's story more challenging, where he has to fight against the whole Bloodline and still comes out on top. Kind of like how Daniel Bryan did at WrestleMania 30, where he had to fight against Triple H, Bautista, everybody got hauled off on the stretcher and came back. And yes, and man, that was crazy. I was there. It was insane. That was my first WrestleMania. It was crazy. But thanks for the comment, Daniel. You're the first one to comment so far. You're in the running for the free pop. So, all right. Thanks for the comment, man. Keep it up. All right. That leads us into Damage Control versus Bayley and Dakota Kai. What's going to happen there? Damage Control versus Bayley and Dakota Kai. The titles were on the line, they said. The match started off as you thought, you know, Bayley running in, Dakota Kai running in, running out, Damage Control out of the ring at the entrance. They were hyped. They were ready for the match to go. Man, I was hyped for this match too, but I just knew it. I knew it. Somewhere along the line, Bayley goes for the tag, and Dakota jumps off of the apron and says, the swerve-a-rooney, It was coming. It came. And everybody was like, oh, what the hell? But then Bayley attacked Dakota Kai outside. Then the rest of Damage Control came and attacked her. They threw her inside. They held her down. The bitch smack heard around the world from Dakota Kai. While the rest of Damage Control held her down, here comes Io Sky with the belt. And then just shoving it in her face. In a good picture moment, she's all with the belt in her face and Bayley's face. It was all crazy. But now Bayley's got basically odds stacked against her. What's she going to do now? Who's going to come to her aid? Now Bayley's going to have to whoop on the whole Damage Control. It's like 4 against 1 now. Insane. I knew it. I just knew the Dakota Kai was going to do it. I knew it. And it happened today. All right, backstage, we see LA Knight on a rampage since the opening segments of the show. He's just been looking and looking for AJ Styles. LA Knight. Yeah. He's been looking for AJ Styles. Oh, right. And AJ's nowhere to be found. But he bumps into Damage Control, walks right past him, gives him the look, just keeps on walking. We see Jade Cargill. And she's got her eye on things that's happening because what does she do? She's looking, shaking her head at Damage Control. Damage Control's like, what? And then as the camera was panning away from Jade Cargill, you see her finger and she's pointing at them. All three of y'all seeing what y'all doing. So, you know, I like how they're keeping Cargill into the mix without having her, having her in the mix. And I just can't wait where she's finally going to land and what she's going to do. It's going to be something big and it's going to be an epic run. You know, it's not... You already know they're just going to put the rocket ships on her like they're doing on Tiffany Stratton. All right. Second week for Braun Breaker. Another squash match. This time against Zion Quinn. Listen, I seen Zion Quinn in person. He's got the look. He's got the body. He's hot. He's tall. He could go in the ring. I think he deserved better than a 4-second squash match. Oh, shit. That's it. The bell rang. Boom. 1 second to spear. 2, 3, 4. 3 seconds more for the count. And down goes Zion Quinn. Braun Breaker getting booked like 2024 Goldberg. A streak began today. He has 2 victories. Next Friday, they'll say he's 10-0. 2 Fridays from today, they're gonna say he's 50-0, and we're gonna be like, yeah, yeah. But what happened? Where were the other 48 matches? Nah. They can't do that. They can't do that. But 2 weeks in a row. This week was a pure squash match. Like, boop. Last week, it wasn't a squash match, but I don't know. All right. Then we follow through with Carlito versus Santo Escobar in a street fight. We started off with a Legado del Fantasma vignette that tells us the backstory, the recap, the recall on everything that has been going on with LWO and the Legados de Fantasma, right? And the street fight versus Carlitos and Santo Escobar. They got into it down and dirty real quick. From the beginning, the people were chanting out, the WWE Universe chanting out, tables. They were even chanting, we want apple. I have an apple. I have a pen. I have an apple pen. What the fuck? Oh shit. But they're getting it in, and then all of a sudden, Legados de Fantasma comes out, and I was like, come on, what the fuck? Like, how long did it take LWO to come out? And they're getting whooped. And then here comes LWO, and they get whooped. Out of nowhere, they come try to save Carlitos. They get whooped. Legados de Fantasma just whooping everybody up. And then all of a sudden, 619, a return of 619. Rey Mysterio is back. And when he comes out, everybody's hyped up. I think he's going to come out running to the ring. Womp, womp, womp. He comes out in some crutches like, dude, why'd you even come out for? Like, what? Then my girl was sitting next to me. She's like, he's faking, right? And I was like, K-Fab, keep it alive, right? Legados de Fantasma run out towards him. And bam, he was faking. My girl was right. And everybody was cheering and everybody was yipping and yaying. And boom, he's whooping. And he's getting some hard shots with them, with the crutches. And got in there, finally got to Santos Escobar. Boom, hit him. Got him good. Laid him up for the 619. These two step up on the apron. Carlitos attacks with Rey Mysterio, the rest of the Legados de Fantasma, and then hits the 619, pops him up into Carlitos' hands, spine buster into the table. Boo! I spit in the face of fools that don't like the LWO, Latino World Order, baby. And Rey Mysterio is back. Rey Mysterio's back. I'm glad to see Rey is back. I can't wait to see what's next in the chapter for Rey Mysterio. Finally, is he going to set things right with Dom? It's going to whoop on him some more like he whooped on him with the belt in WrestleMania. We don't know. But they're going to go at it again. They got to. Dom's going to have to turn. He's going to have to turn back. He's so hated when he turns back to babyface. Biggest pop in the world. Biggest pop in the world. All right. That leads us to the moment of the show where we tell you the enhancement of the night, the jobber of the night. Come on. They gave us 2 real enhancement talent, 2 real jobbers 2 weeks in a row. Last week with somebody. I can't remember. I don't got my notes from last week. I flush and dump. But then this week, Zion Quinn. Oh, come on. 4-second match. How could it not be? How could it not be? How could it not be a squash? 4-second match. Come on. It's over. All right. That was easy. Zion Quinn. Who's your jobber of the night? No? Nobody? Anybody? Daniel. Cap Keenan. He's going to get a pop because I'm almost done with the show. Matter of fact, Daniel, email Dirt Sheet Radio or DM Dirt Sheet Radio with your address. And I'm going to send you a WWE pop. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating. That leads us to the megastar of the evening. On the other side, who's it going to be? Last week I said Triple H for the booking. This week, you think I'm going to say The Rock because of the $500 shirt, the 45-minute promo, the booing, the cheering for The Rock. Or you think I'm going to go with Braun Breaker in the 4-second match? The Goldberg booking 1998? Or can it be the return of Rey Mysterio? Can it be Dakota Kai turning? That's Megastar tonight. Wow, I don't know. Can it be Randy Orton? KO? I don't know. Megastar tonight for me tonight. Hey, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker. That's it. Hands down. Braun Breaker with a 4-second squash match. Talking about getting booked. Look strong. Make them look strong, kid. Make them look strong. And they made him look very, very strong with a 4-second match. I just wonder who's going to be his first real opponent. Who? And when is Jade finally going to have a match? Is it going to be before Mania? Is it going to be at Mania? Is it going to be at the Monday Night Raw after Mania? Or the Smackdown after Mania? I don't know. Well, all right, guys. It was short. It was sweet. It was quick. I've enjoyed every second of it. And like I said, Daniel, Cap, Keenan, get your email to Dirt Sheet Radio with your address, and we'll ship you out. I'll ship you out personally from Sam Schluter, the straight shooter. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing I didn't say I wasn't going to do, right? So send me your address. I'll send you the pop. Easy peasy. All right, guys. From your host, Sam Schluter, the straight shooter. If you want to catch me from Saturday to Friday, you could catch me here on 2KWE. That's the 2K Wrestling Entertainment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and X. It's #1 in virtual wrestling entertainment every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all virtual wrestling. That's the AI show of 2KWE, all AI, all the time. And then Sunday at 7 p.m. for 2KWE main roster, and that's player versus player. And if you ever think you got what it takes to play against the #1 roster in virtual wrestling, 2KWE, contact me. Write 2KWE and say, hey, I got the new game coming out and I want to try if I could have what it takes. So that's where you can find me when you're not finding me here every Friday after Smackdown for the Dirt Sheet Radio Smackdown Rewind with CJ Carter and Brittany Ray Jones. All right, guys. Well, it's been a blast. I'll see you next week for more DSR Smackdown Rewind. I've been your host, Sam Schluter, the straight shooter. I just call it as I see it, baby. All right, guys. Hey, don't forget, Daniel, send me your address. All right. You got a free pop coming. See you next week, guys.
Like, do we push him to the back or what? Because I don't want his hype to die down.
Now you're telling us the next week that they're scum of the earth, and we need you to think.
Everybody gets a moment. Everybody gets their little shine. Everybody